What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds, where today we're back with the least favorite car on the channel. It's one of my absolute favorite cars to work on, but for some reason, it seems like a lot of folks just don't want to see the videos of it. But I'm going to make the videos anyway. So if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate it. We have Santa's Workshop with us today. This is 100% OSHA approved. This is, remember when I said I need a vise?
Very much so. And a bench grinder.
And a bench grinder, yeah, that'd be nice too. Because this doesn't look safe. Santa is drilling a couple of holes for our gauge pod that we're installing. And we've actually started working without you guys. That actually worked great.
Oh yeah.
That worked great.
Good cardboard.
Great cardboard. Sponsored, the cardboard was sponsored by Cold Case.
Oh.
So thank you, Cold Case, for the excellent quality cardboard. This is Santa's Workshop, everybody. If you don't know who he is, you need to go check him out. As always, I put a link directly below this video to his channel, so you can go check out his latest videos. So some of the things we've already started on in this video, which is just boring in my opinion, is we cut out the clutch pedal. This is a big deal. I also changed out the horn relay. Horn still doesn't work. That's okay. I've got a new steering wheel. I've got a wood grain steering wheel on its way for this. This is the clutch rod that they left in here. I did a delete on that. This is the horn relay. We replaced it. It still doesn't work. And over here, we've got the clutch pedal removed from the car. So now there's a little more room under here. We're not going to probably put the gauge cluster back in for, I don't know, maybe we will. We'll see. I found a nice happy mounting spot for the tack. I think that's a great place for it. Ran the wires into the steering column and they go back. The steering wheel is upside down. That's how the car came to me. So when the wheel is turned the other way, you should be able to see the tack a whole lot better. The gauge cluster there is going to go right underneath the air conditioning, which will probably be deleting. Well, actually, no. Vintage Air will probably send us a whole new deal for that.
They'll either send us a new deal for this, or we'll have to do it like we did on the 57.
Yeah, I'll ask them if they can send a new one because this one's been underwater. So that's where the gauge cluster is going to go. We've got a lot of wires, kind of all over the place. It's not as bad as it looks, though, guys. I promise, it really isn't. I've got the oil line. On this, I decided to go with copper because I don't want any chance of blowing up this engine. I don't. This copper line, let's see if we can get it unstuck here. There we go. This copper line, we shouldn't have any problems with this braking versus the plastic line that the little kit comes with. So I'm going to run this copper line over here, and the oil pressure switch is going to go right down there by the distributor. I've already got the tack wired up, so she's in place. Not to worry, I know you guys are looking at this going, oh my God, you're not gonna loom or clean it. I am. Just right now I'm hooking everything up, getting the links and everything figured out. I will button all this up properly. I've also got to find a 12-volt ignition for the exciter on the alternator to get it to charge, and also for the electric choke on the carburetor, so I'm working on that as well. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on, but right now, what I'm focused on is getting this copper line ran over to there and hooking up our oil pressure gauge. Well, things are happening.
It's happening.
We've got the temperature gauge installed. Everything under the hood is pretty much done with the exception of the ignition for the alternator. We also needed ignition for the choke as well.
Right.
So we can run both of those to the same ignition source.
Right.
And then it's inside the car. Oil pressure switch is hooked up, coolant temp is hooked up, the tack is hooked up, so we got to hook up the gauges inside the car and some basic wiring.
Remember that one thing we pulled off the old fuse block? It's got the screw deal where you can screw the wire to it and then plug it in.
Yeah, I think I tossed it because I'm going to use spades instead.
Okay.
I'm just going to use it's a spade that fits onto it just with a screw. So
yeah, but you can stack up many wires on that one screw.
That's true. Yeah, you could. I probably threw it away. I've got a battery. I've got one for lamps, and I think I have two for ignition So
Okay.
I should have plenty of lugs in there
Oh, yeah.
to hook up to. And we already have dedicated leads running under the dash for stereo, constant power on, and accessory.
Right.
So, okay, I've got plenty of spades here. It ain't like I got a shortage of them. I got brown wire. That's as good as we're going to be able to do to try to keep it blending in. I'm probably going to put it on loom anyway.
Right.
Just to make it look a little bit better. But I don't want yellow, your bright colors,
Right.
you know, red, yellow. So I guess it's time to start just plumbing this stuff up inside the car. Then starting it's going to be fun, and praying to God we don't have a massive oil leak like we did before. That was bad on the other car. But take a look. We've got I showed you the tack already. You know, it sits right there, and then we've got the temperature gauge installed. We've got the white wire running from the tachometer. This is the lights for the tack. I'm going to run this over here to these. We're going to kind of daisy chain all the lights together, and then daisy chain all of the grounds together, ground them at a common point under here, and then we'll run one wire after daisy chaining all of the lights for all of the lamps. We'll run them over here into one of these. In fact, right there it says lamps on the very bottom. It's fused. So we can just stick it there, and when we turn the headlights on, all of our lamps will light up and glow.
Sounds good to me.
And then for the voltage, it's a simple, all of them will ground to the same place. The voltage, we just need to run a positive lead up to actually this orange right here.
Yep.
That's perfect. Or, remember this one that I taped off?
Yeah.
This is 12 volts when the key is on, so you can just run this right here.
That's 12-volt constant.
Oh, that is 12 volt constant. Okay. So we need to run it to
The yellow.
We need to run it to the yellow. Yep, somewhere under here is...
That's for your...
That's for the heater.
Yep.
There's the yellow right there. If you hook it up to this yellow right here, this will give you key on battery. And then I did great on hiding this copper line. I'm going to run the oil second next to water temp. So you just bend this copper line over this way and plumb it right up in there. Look at that. That's
Almost like you know what you're doing.
almost like I did this before. All right, guys, it's just a matter of time now. I don't think this is going to take very long. Just knock knock this little stuff the rest of the way out. I need to trim up these hoses too. There's lots of little things to do. Oh, and I forgot about this. We found out the belt has torn. I don't know what's going on here. Santa said maybe the power steering. It could be.
That's the only thing that looked a little bit off to me, but I don't think it'd be enough to do that.
Yeah, I don't think so. To me, it looks like it's trying to come apart on the alternator. It looks like the belt is...
Yeah, but it's perfectly centered in there.
Yeah, you know what it could be? You mentioned it a little while ago. This belt was crazy tight. Mm-hmm. So maybe... So what they recommend you do is this is an adjustable tensioner.
Right.
And in the instructions that I threw away, it told you how to properly adjust the tensioner to get the tension right where it needs to be.
Yeah, but even with that thing all the way loose when we was doing this, you had to you had to slip the alternator pulley,
Right.
belt on the pulley, and then put it on.
But you can adjust that tensioner to make it looser.
Okay.
You can. It's got adjustments for looser and tighter. Not just the pulling it with a crowbar.
Right.
But like there's actual bolts behind it that you can adjust
Okay.
to make it looser or tighter depending on what you need. I probably should have done that, but I didn't do that on the last car. What was the last car? The 57 Chevy.
Yeah.
I didn't, and the alternator was the same way. They even tell you probably have to put the belt on and put the pulley on. I don't know. Either way, we're close. The car's a lot closer than it was, and we didn't even lose that much coolant.
No.
So this is all coming together. I'm really excited to see all the little lights light up, to have gauges so I know, what my temp and my oil pressure and then the tack. Like, these are things that are really important.
And then we need the fan shroud.
Shroud is on its way from, I think, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So it might take a little while to get here, but we don't need cooling fans, man. As long as you're driving, the car shouldn't get hot. Right? As long as you're driving and you have coolant, The car and your water pump's working. Look, we don't have a heater cord, nothing. It's as simple as it gets.
Yep.
Up, down, and around. I want to do the 10-mile run so bad. I want to do the 10-mile run. Every time I make a video, I think this is the video we're going to do, the 10-mile run. I don't think we're going to get to it today. I don't. But I really think you should take it out and drive it.
Oh, I'm going to.
I think you should take it out and drive it, man. Let's button up the rest of this. Exciter wire, choke, some little lights, some little miscellaneous stuff in there, and then we'll see what it looks like, and we'll fire it up, because you haven't heard it in person.
I haven't, no.
Now that I put this exhaust, yeah, I'm not going to get to that either. And the tie rods need to be replaced, and okay. It's just this, every time I come out here, it takes 3 times longer to get things done than I think it's going to take.
Well, you know what the problem is?
What's that? I'm the one doing it?
No, it's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
How is it you? You're helping.
Yeah, but I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to it. I don't let you
What, shortcut?
cut corners. No.
I don't I don't cut corners.
No, not at all.
I don't cut corners. No. What are you talking about, man? All right. Well,
We're doing it right, by golly.
yeah, I mean, I'll still have to come in here and loom things up, clean things up a little bit, but it really is coming together. It's going to be nice when it's done.
Yes, very.
And I'm so torn. I was determined I was going to paint this. I mean, I really was. But now I don't know why, but for some reason the yellow is just glowing. It's growing on me. It really is. The yellow is actually growing. I still don't want these. I don't want the trim. Everybody's like, please keep the trim. I don't want the trim.
Yeah.
I want this, just the kind of smooth body lines without all of this stuff sticking out of it. Anyway, let's button up this interior, guys, and let's see what all these gauges look like. Hopefully everything works, and Santa will get his first impressions of the car with an exhaust.
Oh, I'm ready.
Well, we have been hard at work, and it is time. I still got to put coolant back in it. But we're to the point now where we can hook up power, and we're about to find out if all this stuff, if it works or not. Hopefully it does. You still fighting with that?
Still fighting with it.
That light bulb. I saw the voltage gauge go up, so that's good. We're off to a good start, guys. Here in just a second, we're gonna fire this thing up and make sure we don't have any oil leaks, coolant leaks, and hopefully this whole thing works. We'll be right back. Moment of truth. And do we have lights? I don't see lights.
Why do we not have lights?
Why do we not have lights? I ran all the way from lamps. Oh, come on, man.
Is there a fuse in the lamp deal?
Yeah. Yeah. And it should be good if the parking lamps are working, which I don't know that they are. Are the parking lamps working?
Turn the knob, dash lights. See if they come up. There they are.
Oh, there they are. Oh, they're dimmable and off. Wow.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah. Time to fire it up. We should have a choke now, too. Choke is already open. Here we go. Tack works. Whoa! Is that a fireball?
Yeah.
I missed it. It shot a fireball out of the carburetor.
I felt it.
Whoa!
Let me check your oil line back here real quick.
Yeah.
It's not leaking.
Yeah. I'll check this one. I'm sure I'd see it pouring by now. Let's take a look back here and just make sure. No, I don't see anything leaking back here at all. Ugh.
Good.
I'll try it again. Hopefully we don't.
I'm going to walk.
blow this thing. I'm going to open that door. There it is. Oil pressure is about 70. Voltage is at 15. Water temp is ice cold. There she goes. We need a return spring.
I think you need that return.
I need that return spring. I took it off because the gas pedal weighs like 1,000,000 pounds, man.
Let me see it for a sec.
Light as a feather now. You want to stretch it some? There we go. It's nice to see everything working. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I love that.
What time is it? It's not super late, is it? 10 o'clock? Oh. Well. Come on. There you go. Come on, girl. She's still cold. We got the headlights on. They appear to be working. Just give her a minute or two to start warming up, guys. We'll come back here in just a minute and maybe we'll get Santa to take her out for a little drive. All right, well, I'm going to back it out. Santa's going to take it for a drive. He hasn't got to drive it yet. But first, can we just have a moment of silence? Okay. You should feel the amount of pressure coming out of that exhaust.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a fire-breathing machine. All right. Here we go. Temperature's already up to 180. Thermostat should be opening. What was that? Is that what that is? Come on, man. Did we lose the ignition again at the coil?
No, it's still up there.
What happened?
I don't know.
Looks like we got...
You got gas in the bowls.
Well, that was a short test drive. It's always something.
Always.
Always. Do we have pressure on the cooling system by chance yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That didn't take long, did it? Please don't shoot fireballs. It's like we got no spark. I'll bet I know what it is. How much you want to bet? My wire under here, I didn't zip tie it. How much you want to bet I just kicked it off of the fuse? No, the one on the fuse block.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, let's find out. I forgot I need to zip tie. Yeah, I guarantee you that's what I did. Nope. Okay, it seems like it's got no fire. No spark. Fuses appear to be good. It's like it's got no spark.
Huh.
Why, man? Well, is it possible that I didn't get it? Oh, I don't even know where this thing goes, man. This I can't wait. The new pigtail comes tomorrow for this. And I'm gonna... What is going on in here? There she is. I've got to get that pigtail on there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. There we go. That's what it was, man. That damn wire keeps coming off. The tack seems to be off. It says we're not even running at like 250 RPM. The exhaust is vibrating the crap out of the car because it's not on right. I still have to adjust that. Let's get this over here. Park it, and we will let Santa have at it now. You ready?
Let's do it.
Listen to that.
Okay. How's the shifter work?
I think if I remember it, you got to pull up and down and then like push. You'll figure it out. I think you gotta pull up or push down. That's third gear. It's reverse pattern. So it starts in first and then second and then third.
Yeah, my neutral right there, right?
I think so.
I see what you mean about that thing being.
Yeah. So you just go down one.
Just go down one.
You gotta push.
Gotta push.
Push or pull, one or the other. To go down. That should be first.
Okay.
I think. You feel that exhaust just tearing up?
Yep.
Those headlights pretty damn bright. At least one of them is. I've got to adjust that exhaust. I'll try to work on that tomorrow. It's much quieter in here now. It actually sounds great. Shifter works great once you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Hear a whine. Probably should check the fluid in the rear end too, right?
Does downshift.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Downshift, upshift. You only got 3 gears, so ain't nothing to worry about. She's getting nice and warm now. She seems happy.
I do not like that throttle.
I think it's the stall converter, because once you get to it, it's happy.
Wow.
I can't wait to actually get the cooling fans on it, be able to take it out, take it on the 10-mile, drive it to your house and get my hood.
Right.
And be able to actually start using it a little bit, you know?
Yeah, we have no idea what that stall converter is, do we?
No, not a clue. It sounds so much more mild in here now.
Oh, it does.
But behind this car, it sounds ridiculous. All right.
Heat up that idle just a little.
Yeah. I don't think that tack is quite right either. I feel like it's well above 800, not 900, don't you?
No, I think that's about
No?
close.
That exhaust rattling is just killing me. So she's nice and warmed up now. She's at 180. Oil pressure is at 50. Volts are sitting at just a hair under 14. Idle sitting just under 1,000. She seems pretty happy, guys.
That's rowdy.
Well, I guess I better put her back in the corral before we get people coming out here on a school night getting upset. You want to guide me in?
You betcha.
All right. You said you're shocked it didn't leak?
Yep. Usually if I'm doing something, it leaks.
I had faith the whole time. She's looks like she's steaming, like she's overheating. She's really not. It's just
It's just that water that puked out because you don't have the catch can.
yeah, I filled it to the max, so it's puking it out as it expands, and it's making a mess because we don't have the catch. Well, I have the catch can. It's over there. I need to install it along with the fan shroud and the fans and the transmission lines and
The AC condenser.
maybe we'll get. I'm still waiting on Vintage Air. I'm still crossing my fingers that they're going to come back and say they want to work with me again. So, short test drive. That's all she's been able to do so far is just short runs until we get a.
How hard have you hit on it?
Not very hard.
About like what I did?
I ripped the tires off the other day,
Oh.
so maybe a little bit harder.
Yeah, you got a little harder.
Yeah, but no, I've been pretty gentle with it because I don't have any way of telling what the temperature is or what the oil pressure is. I didn't want to. I'm not trying to risk.
Well, we got that taken care of tonight.
Yeah. All of that is good now. She runs great, but I feel the same way about the throttle. It seems.
It seems like right there at the start. You know what? Bet you we need to raise that up. Raising it up from here to here, give you just a little bit more leverage.
To pull it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's easier to go.
Yeah. That was the only spot I could find where the factory piece
Would fit through.
would fit. So that's where I put it. But yeah, it does seem like it seems like when you start to give it gas, it just doesn't.
It's just hard to get it to go, and then once it goes, it's too
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought maybe it's got a, kind of a rowdy stall converter.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, the rowdy stall converter, the engine would rev up before it kicked in.
Yeah. So maybe we need to do a little tinkering on the carburetor there. Either way, we got a lot done tonight.
Yes. Not as much as we wanted.
Well, that's how it always goes, man. It's always like that. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not like the car's going anywhere.
Right.
I still don't have the cooling fan and the shroud, so we can't really. I still think I could drive it to your house and get my hood.
Probably.
I do. I think I could drive it to your house and get my. Damn it! Stop! Just. You're making a damn mess everywhere. I'm gonna just shove this under here and just leave it. Let it.
Give it a bib.
Yeah. There's a long way to go, but every day it's getting a little better.
Well,
A little better.
Getting that wiring in the dash taken care of, I think, went a long way.
Yes. Yeah. And it looks good too. Mm-hmm. I still need to figure out my my gas gauge doesn't work. I need to redo the wiring in the trunk since I already have the harness. It's not a big deal. I need to change the tie rods.
Right.
And you pointed out the rag joint is looking a little suspect.
Yeah, that.
I may need to order a.
What does that do when I do that?
I mean, it's moving perfectly.
So it's not slopping?
No, no, it's tight.
Okay.
It doesn't look the greatest, but it's tight. You see where I lubed up the control arms and everything?
Uh-huh.
I still got to do the upper ball joints. Lower ball joints had nothing in them. The suspension's just dry.
Did that have anything?
No.
I didn't think
No,
so.
it was everything was completely dry in this.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. So there's still some work to do, and I've got to tear into that rear diff because I have just a sneaky suspicion it's full of salt water.
That might be what we was hearing.
The wine. Yeah. I got plenty of diff fluid over there I can use on this thing. So we'll get into that eventually. There's so much left to do, but so much has already been done.
There's at least 2 bolts in that rag joint that's not tightened.
What?
Yeah, this one right here, the lock nut is still
2 bolts out of how many? 3 or 4?
4.
4? That's okay. We should probably, well, not while it's hot.
No.
That's a job for tomorrow.
Probably the person who tightened up the brake booster is supposed to do those too.
Yeah, brake booster wasn't tightened either. So the car is getting there, man. It's getting there. Big shout out and thank you to Santa's Workshop for
You bet.
coming over here and helping out. I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm trying to decide where. I need to replace the tie rods. Like, the thing is just, it's undrivable at highway speeds.
Right.
So I need to replace tie rods. Not like it's hard to do. I've got the whole set of them right over, and sleeves. The only problem is going to be the one that's bent is trying to get the new ones set up to about where.
I've got something that we might can use.
What's that?
You yank the front wheels off,
Yeah.
put your stands underneath the A-frames,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a little deal you bolt on. It's got 2 tape measures. We can set the toe in.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can set it as close as I can prior to, like, try to measure them, put them back together the way they are, and then kind of fine tune it
Right.
with that. Yeah. Yeah.
We hadn't even used it yet.
Well, and I need to get the wheels off anyway because I wasn't able to get to the upper ball joints.
Right.
So I need to lube those too. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I know that I will have to address the exhaust tomorrow because it is way too tight up against the frame. It's rattling. It's making horrible noises.
I think I'm going to have to break out the welder a little bit.
Yeah.
And help you out on that.
Well, I'll get the exhaust dropped down to the point that it's not riding on the frame anymore. So at least that way it's not vibrating the whole car. And we need to adjust that rod there, I guess. Try to find a better way of doing it.
Might drill that one out
Yeah.
to where that'll go in. And I think that'll...
Help it some. Maybe help it a lot.
I may have to spread out that spring a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, the gas pedal's way too tight. Way too tight. So if you enjoy content on this car, there is plenty more coming, so stay tuned. Always got to give a shout out to the sponsors, man. Obviously, Smeding Performance with the 406 560 horsepower small block.
I felt it.
That's
It's there.
crazy. CVF Racing in front of that with the Reaper Series serpentine belt kit. They included the air conditioning, water pump, everything you need to put it together. Belt, everything's included. It was not difficult. A little time consuming, but I mean, it's really not difficult to do. Then you've got Holley over here with their ceramic coated headers. Big shout out to Holley. Of course, Cold Case came in clutch for the beautiful aluminum radiator. And is there somebody else? Boy, I seem like...
Pipes.
Who is it? Oh, yeah, Pipes. It's these guys right here. I'm kidding. I really did not forget them because they're the reason the car sounds the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Major.
They're to blame.
Yes. If I get any complaints about the neighbors and children not being able to sleep for school, I'm blaming it on Pipes. It's all their fault, man. And listen, if you guys want to buy anything from Pipes or Cold Case, if you use the code AAR at checkout, you get free shipping.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I get a 10% commission.
Cool.
It's win-win, man. Win-win. So shout out to all the sponsors. And again, last but not least, Santa's Workshop. Please go check him out. Link to him and to all the sponsors below this video. Drop your comments below, guys. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.